The Pride Lands thrive under Mufasa's rule. Sarabi stands by his side, the Pride united. But in the Outlands, Scar secretly gathers with the hyenas. His scar, both literal and emotional, festers into hate. The film opens with foreboding. Peace is fragile. Scar dreams of Pride Rock under his rule. He envisions lionesses bowing before him, Sarabi as his queen. The dream twists in a mockery as Mufasa appears, glowing with light. Scar awakens, enraged, vowing to make it real. The hyenas cheer him on, fueling his obsession. A celebration erupts at Pride Rock. Sarabi gives birth. Rafiki lifts a newborn cub, symbolizing the circle of life. The animals cheer. The land rejoices with new hope. Scar watches from the shadows, his envy deepening. This cub represents everything he lost. With the cub's arrival, harmony deepens across the kingdom. Mufasa leads with strength, Sarabi with grace. Lionesses thrive, hunts are plentiful, and herds multiply. The Pride Lands glow with prosperity, but shadows stir beyond the borders. Shinsi, Bonsai, and Ed question Scar's promises. They grow restless, hungry, demanding action. Scar assures them Mufasa's time will soon end. He speaks of destiny, of his right to rule. The hyenas rally, trusting his silver tongue. Mufasa takes his young cub to the plains. He teaches about responsibility, compassion, and respect. Scar lurks nearby, listening with contempt. The words remind him of Ahadi's lessons. Wounds reopened. Scar whispers, "This kingdom should have been mine." Scar visits Sarabi, feigning kindness. He subtly plants seeds of doubt about Mufasa's choices. But Sarabi sees through his bitterness and warns him. Scar's hidden affection for her twists into obsession. Rejected again, his anger burns hotter. Rafiki senses darkness growing around Pride Rock. He dreams of a lion consumed by fire and shadow. He warns Mufasa that betrayal lurks close. Mufasa refuses to condemn his brother. Hope blinds him to Scar's true intent. Scar openly clashes with Mufasa before the Pride. He accuses him of favoritism and weakness. The lionesses side with Mufasa, their loyalty clear. Scar storms away, humiliation etched deeper. He vows the crown will be his. Scar meets with the hyenas under a blood-red moon. They forge a plan to dethrone Mufasa. Scar promises them food, power, and access to the Pride Lands. In return, they must help him kill his brother. The pact is sealed with laughter and howls. Scar lures Mufasa into a gorge under false pretenses. The hyenas drive wildebeests into a furious stampede. Dust clouds rise, the earth shakes violently. Scar positions himself above, waiting for his moment. The stage is set for betray. Mufasa leaps into the gorge, saving his cub. He climbs the cliff, reaching for Scar's paw. For a heartbeat, Scar holds him, then releases. Mufasa falls to his death, swallowed by the herd. The circle of life shatters in tragedy. Scar pretends grief before the Pride. He declares Mufasa and his heir lost. The lionesses, broken, accept his leadership. The hyenas swarm into the Pride Lands, eating freely. Scar sits atop Pride Rock as king. Under Scar's reign, the Pride Lands decay. The herds flee, grasslands wither, prey disappears. Lionesses starve while hyenas gorge themselves. Sarabi resists, challenging his rule. Scar silences her with threats, his obsession deepening. The cub survives, spirited away by Rafiki. Scar believes the child dead, his rule unchallenged. The cub grows hidden in exile, guided by destiny. Hope remains, though fragile and secret. Rafiki whispers, the true king will rise again. Power corrupts Scar completely. He speaks to himself, haunted by visions of Ahadi. His nights are filled with nightmares of fire and betrayal. The hyenas mock him behind his back. Paranoia consumes him. Sarabi stands against Scar openly. She rallies lionesses, urging them to remember Mufasa. Scar rages, demanding loyalty through fear. But whispers of rebellion spread quietly. The Pride endures, waiting for a savior. The film closes with the exiled cub, now older. He looks toward the Pride Lands, distant on the horizon. Rafiki speaks of fate and the circle of life. The music swells, promising a return. The journey to reclaim the throne begins. The final shot shows Scar atop Pride Rock, silhouetted by lightning. His eyes burn with madness and power. In the distance, the true heir prepares to rise. The Pride lands wait for redemption. Screen fades. The Lion King Part 3 coming soon.